shit.
What?
Greetings all around this world. We are the Quest Bros, and we're bringing you a podcast. It's been way too long.
Very long. This is side quest. Did we say that?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
I just said podcast.
We got Anthony.
We got George.
Got Dan.
Oh my God, George actually spoke.
Matt. So we were just talking, and I was saying it's insane with the new Detective Pikachu movie coming out. How in our lifetime, I think we will get real Pokemon.
I don't know if they'll have the same abilities, like they won't be able to shoot lightning, but
I don't think so either.
They're-
Fucking
yeah,
Pikachu,
look like it.
Pika boom!
Yeah,
I don't
because
think
then
so.
like that you have to like mess with the weather and shit. And,
But for sure,
No,
we'll
they
be
don't.
able to get like the actual Pokemon.
like creatures that
Maybe they could enhance like
They could-
genetics just to give it like an electrical like
like
output
an
through its
electric
cheek.
eel.
Yeah, like an eel. But like,
and they might be like you get like animals that look a lot like Pokemon, so you can get like a Vaporeon, which is like the scaly mermaid looking dog thing.
yeah,
But I don't think it'll be able to
breathe
underwater or like shoot like bubbles out of its. Yeah.
I mean, it could water gun.
I mean, it can also spit on you too. And people would be like, "Oh my god, it's using water gun."
But I don't know. I was just saying, like, we're so far with VR. Like, I don't know. I think the next step is like a full body suit where you put on
So
and you're in VR.
Ready Player One.
Yeah, and then the next step after that is straight up nerve gear from SAO. Like,
But-
that's the next step.
But Matt made a good point.
Off
recording.
camera,
Yeah,
we
off
were
camera.
There's no
talking.
camera here though.
Off
Off-
microphone.
Off screen, whatever.
That we still don't really understand the human brain like at all. So SAO level of stuff is gonna take decades, maybe centuries.
I don't know.
Like you have to very detailed map of the brain.
You'd
More
also
detailed than we currently have.
also have to find a way to shut down your nervous system without like it infecting your body or like destroying your spine. So you don't go
No, that's easy.
and
You
start
just-
punching things.
You basically just shut down everything except the brainstem, because the brainstem is what handles the heart and every other unconscious important thing.
See, but if you shut down everything, then what's the point of you even trying to play the game?
But then also like, what about like your like reactions and like instincts? Like some of that like goes like just straight, like it doesn't go through all the processing.
Yeah, like if you
Like you wouldn't be able to do
like
that.
if someone cuts to you, your reaction just takes a shortcut through the spinal cord or
yeah,
something.
it
Goes
takes
right
a short.
back.
It takes
Alright.
shortcuts.
If Nerve Gear came, fucking Japan over here had like big brain moment, and they made Nerve Gear, and you know you beta tested it, and it actually works like it does in SAO. Would you play SAO, but knowing that you'll be trapped in that thing for 2 years?
Do I know the end? That eventually we will get out?
Yeah, in 2 years.
Fuck yeah, I do it.
Absolutely right.
I haven't seen SAO, so I don't really know.
So he puts on the thing, and then they trap them in, and then whenever you try to rip off the nerve gear, a microwave signal goes through and fries your brain.
And if you die in the game,
If you die in
same
the
thing
game, you
happens.
die in real life.
Oh, okay.
Fuck yes. And then I'd fucking make George get in the game with me, and I'd push him in, and I'd be like, go on, Kirito! Go be Jesus, son! And George would walk into the boss room, and the boss would fucking kill himself because George is so badass. I'd go, what the fuck? And then I would get shot in the leg or something by an arrow. And I'd just be like, George! And he'd be like, it's okay. And I'd be like level 90. And I'd be like, what the fuck? This game came out yesterday! Fucking unbelievable. I say that, but we've been playing Minecraft lately, and I'm like the lord and savior of the realm.
Yeah, you're doing really good in Minecraft.
Yeah, I have like a fucking 20 block tall wall that goes all the way
Though,
around.
didn't you also take like a world you were already working on and just turn it into a realm?
No, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't?
This
No,
was brand new.
He started from scratch.
We started from scratch. I didn't get to choose the seed for the realm. I didn't get to choose the world that we got.
We actually got a really
Thought you
good.
could do
round.
We did get a really good realm.
Like with the level 4 map that you gave, like with the iceberg like place in the middle and like the whole ocean, and then there's just land all around it. And I was like, that's actually like really cool, and it's all diverse too. Like it's not just like here's all desert or all whatever.
Gotta say though, you're looking at like 10,000 block journey south to the closest known swamp. It's insane. And then we actually, I don't know, I'm partial to adding them to the Nether hub because we made a whole Nether hub for all of our portals. You need to get into that.
When you get the chance.
When you get the chance. But I also have, way out in the world, a Nether portal next to an ocean monument and another portal next to a mansion. Those are like probably 3,000 plus blocks in the Nether. Away. So they're incredible distances away.
Yeah.
But I could do those and add them to the hub, but it wouldn't be like a giant square like our hub is now. It'd probably just be like a tunnel to those.
Well, what George and I were talking about, what we should do in like the real world of our Minecraft world is make like a sky train and like an underground railroad.
Yeah, like what we were talking about.
Yeah,
We're
exactly.
talking about things that the listeners aren't even going to be able to see.
Well, we might show them.
No, yeah, and like
If this intrigues people and they tell us in the comments, we'll start videotaping this.
And I think something that we could do too is like put it on our Patreon that if you support X amount, you can get access to our realm.
I don't know about that because
Wow.
people would just spend like $10 just to go in and destroy the realm.
That's true.
With hacks and stuff.
Or we could, can't you make copies of it?
Yeah,
you can upload copies.
Yeah,
and stuff.
so or we could do that. Because I know there were YouTubers I used to follow way back then, and I would like go in their copies and just to see it and explore it for myself.
Yeah, I guess we could do that.
I mean, tell us what you guys want. Do you guys want us to start recording our Minecraft journeys? Do you want a copy of our seed? Do you want us to give you our seed?
Yeah, no, me and George were down and I fought the Wither like twice or 3 times or whatever already. And I fought him twice in the Nether and once in the overworld. Huge mistake. Never fucking fight him in the overworld. He goes off and just fucking ejaculates his seed all over your craft world. And he destroys everything. Because for some reason, when he walks into a wall, it just deletes itself. And blocks go everywhere. He just insta-mines everything. And it's insane. But next to where I dug straight down with fire resistance on. Don't be stupid. Dug straight down. And I fell into a mine shaft. And I kept digging straight down all the way to bedrock. And then I fought him. But me and George went off and explored that mine shaft. While we were in that, we're like, you know, we should take some of these tracks and make a train.
Yeah.
And I was like, and then we were in the ravine. And we're like, now what do we want? Do we want a subway, a monorail, or a train?
We're gonna do all 3. Oh, I think it would be really cool to have one like above everything.
Yeah.
Because then you could see like the overworld. And then it'd be cool to have one under because like all of our like houses are next to a ravine. It seems like, or we all have a ravine really close by. Like even you do.
Do I?
Yeah,
think
you
so.
do.
I'm pretty sure you have one really close.
I'm pretty sure everyone has a ravine like right next to their cities.
Yeah. So then I was like, if we like connect all of our ravines together, that'd be really cool. It'd be kind of hard to like get the trajectory of that.
I mean, we have maps. We have the technology.
Yeah, we have technology.
How's Shazam? So you went and saw Shazam.
I saw Shazam the first
When did
day.
Shazam come out?
Shazam came out from when this is being recorded last week Friday.
I fucking missed that.
Is it too soon to talk about Shazam?
I wanted to see that.
Usually
You haven't
there's
seen it yet?
I want to see that.
Okay.
yeah, there's 2 weeks before you can give spoilers, but do your best. How was it?
I think it was fantastic. I didn't see Aquaman, but I know Aquaman did very well because it was more lighthearted than more DC things. And Shazam does a really good job at remembering the point it's trying to get across. So the point being a child who now has superpowers and he's discovering what that means. And it doesn't forget that that's its theme. It still stays to that.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't just go off at one point. He's like, oh, yeah, I know how to do everything. Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, there are some parts, but that's just to keep the story moving, or else it'd take him forever to figure stuff out. But, like, there's that still constant struggle of just, like, I'm a kid who's learning how to just live, and I'm a superhero who's learning how to be super. Yeah.
Yeah, first off, very uncommon opinion. I don't really like Jason Momoa as Aquaman.
Really?
And here's why. It's the way... It's not his fault, because he's just given a piece of paper and he's like, here, play this kind of Aquaman.
Mm-hmm.
I fucking hate the Aquaman they're making him play. I just saw... I've been watching like clips of Batman and Superman again, and I'm like, this guy is just a bonehead. Like, Aquaman's not dumb.
Mm-hmm.
Aquaman isn't stupid. I mean, you're talking about the man who attacked the Amazons and basically held his own against them.
Mm-hmm.
This dude also fought like Poseidon himself, because
Yeah.
the gods exist in that world. Like, and it just pisses me off that this dude, he's like, let's beat the shit out of Superman. Like, yeah, that's a smart idea. Let's kick the shit out of the only guy who can break you in half in 2 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay, let's get right on that.
Yeah, I mean, like, it makes sense in like a movie aspect to make Jason Momoa Aquaman, because if you think about like having a pretty, not even a pretty boy, but like having like the cartoon Aquaman with just Mermaid Man,
Yeah.
from SpongeBob, like no one's gonna really want to see that. Like, that's not that exciting. And
No, and I get it.
and like also when you make it Jason Momoa, like the person he is, it makes it more sexually appealing. Like, he's very attractive. He's an attractive man. So we're talking about this stuff in my film class right now, so that's why like I'm thinking about this. But he's like an attractive person, so one, that's gonna sell right there, and he's strong too. So like Aquaman in the cartoons and the comics, he's just like standard. He's not like buff and like crazy ripped or like Superman.
I mean, in
strength.
some aspects,
some
he is really fucking buff and
But-
sexy and everything.
Yeah,
like
but
that.
like a lot of the times he's just almost displayed as an average, like, fit person.
Yeah.
But like Jason Momoa is like ripped. He's got his tattoos and everything. And
No,
he's got
I
his
don't mind
hair.
Jason Momoa playing Aquaman. I don't like the bonehead, no brain in the fucking...
Oh, like the surfer dude type. Like, yeah, bruh.
Yeah, exactly. It's like...
George is laughing his ass.
I
because
feel
he
like
knows
I'm
that's-
losing brain cells. Like, seriously.
Yeah, I understand. I understand that. Yeah.
And then it's like, I never like when someone's like, hey, that guy's basically a god. Let's kick his ass. And it's like, no, let's not. That's one of my least favorite things about Skyrim is like, yeah, these bandits over here just watch me suck the soul out of this dragon, and harvest its skin and bones to make armor out of, and weapons. Yeah, let's fuck with that guy. Like, okay, you're level 1 bandit? Okay, let's get right on that. Fusroda. Oh, look, your body's halfway across Tamriel. Who would have fucking thought? Don't fuck with the Dragonborn. Like, eventually you'd think, like, bandits are just like, yeah, I'm good. And they could easily have done that. They could have made it so, like, bandits became non-hostile at a certain level.
Or even ran from you in fear.
Or that. That would have been amazing. They're like, oh, shit, the Dragonborn.
Yeah.
Except Draugr. Draugr should, like, always attack.
Exactly.
That's
They're
just
mindless.
Yeah.
So they should always attack.
Yeah,
And
but like actual.
I
human
feel like
NPCs.
some bandits
Yeah.
just don't care. Because there's those people in real life that are like, oh, that's Batman.
Oh,
Fuck him.
Yeah, like
Man.
I could take him.
Like, I can take him. All those other guys before me, they weren't me. And I'm like, okay, dude, Bane has a hard time with him. Bane would fucking crush you like a tuna can. Like, come on.
How do we manage to always talk about Skyrim in every podcast?
It's a
Do
great
we
game,
really?
dude.
I
God
feel like
Howard.
every podcast, Skyrim comes up at some
Skyrim's
point.
a great game.
It's
It
a
is.
great game.
I mean, it's a shame that Bethesda's fallen from that, but, like...
They will come back.
No, Fallout fell.
Okay.
Yeah, Fallout.
Fallout
had a
fell.
Although, what is the best Fallout game?
I can't say.
Personally.
I've only played 4.
Yeah.
Same. Only 4.
In
I
my
know
opinion, New Vegas.
is one of the. I've
That's
heard.
what everyone says.
Bethesda didn't even make it.
Yeah. And then the same company wanted to make another Fallout game, and Bethesda told them no.
Yeah, because they're too good.
Yeah.
They
Take all
can't-
Bethesda's thunder.
They had the fucking that's the one I always go back to. I go back to Fallout 3, but then I just find myself missing the things that they have in Fallout New Vegas, and I'm just like, I have to go back. Every time I start playing 3, I stop probably at like level 4 or 5 to go to New Vegas because I'm just so much more in love. The only reason why I like Fallout 3 more is because you get a house way sooner by helping out Megaton. You can totally just like make it so you can disarm that nuke like this. Boom, you're set. And then everyone loves you in that town. You get everything. But no, I'm like New Vegas. I got 4 recently from a friend, and I tried 76. 76 sucks.
Yeah, 76. We don't talk about that.
It's so bad. Like, I had within the first minute of playing it, I had graphical glitches. Things were beautiful at first, and things were kind of cool, and it was fresh and it was new. It was like, this is Fallout. But then there's like, you slowly realize there's not really much to do. There's nothing to make you
unless you're
move
playing
forward.
with someone and like you guys like can make the game for yourself. There's nothing
I
to
was
do.
still playing with my friend, and it was still like, this is hard to play.
Yeah, but like imagine playing it by yourself then.
I know! And it was crazy. And I was like, it's so hard to get armor in that game, too. It's insane. It is insane. And I just think, man, what, like, is Fallout 4 good? And then I'm like, no, it's not, because then, like, this whole community that makes the mods, I mean, they make that into something worth playing. I can't get those. I don't play on PC. I have it on an Xbox One or a PS4. I can't get those luscious mods.
You're not part of PC
The
Master.
regrowth mods.
Just everything. Everything,
Those
dude.
regrowth mods.
You
though,
could
oh my
still be
God.
playing Skyrim, finding new shit with the mods that are out.
Mm-hmm.
New shit. It's insane. I played Terraria, and I was done with the game for like 2 years. My friend got it for me on Steam, and we played it together with Calamity Mod, and I added some other mods to my game. Well, like, that mod alone tripled the game. Tripled the fucking game. It was insane. It's just crazy. Mods are the new way to go. Just fucking upload a piece of garbage and let the community mod it.
But even
They
then,
will
a
do
lot
it.
of companies are turning away from mods because they don't like them for some reason.
Bethesda actually has microtransaction mods now, so you can buy like a new bow, add to the game for like $2.
Call them what they are. They're not mods. They're just
They're not.
microtransactions.
They're exactly microtransactions,
Mhm.
and they suck. They're
terrible.
all terrible. People out in the community make these super beautiful ones. They gave me pretty much a thing that a kid painted made of cardboard and put it in Skyrim. No, you have these extravagant bows that these mod communities make.
4K textures.
Exactly. And it's like
Mesh is far more detailed than anything Bethesda could ever put
single
out.
tier left eye.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
All right, let's get out of video games. Dan, you had a story that you were saying.
Fuck, dude, I'm so pissed about it. So,
Give the backstory.
backstory is we go to the cabin twice a year. One in the winter, one in the summer. We make tons of videos. So while we are out at school, we can upload for you guys.
All the videos that you're seeing now are still from the cabin.
Yeah.
And
Probably.
there's a couple like a couple
Yep.
stragglers.
We need to finish up Sonic for you.
Yeah, I
next
know.
cabin
Yeah,
trip.
so like Sonic Heroes still got to do, but like Mario Party went up today. What else is going?
the
Pokemon,
Smash tournaments.
Smash,
Yeah, so we go for
D&D. Sorry,
we go
okay.
about 2 to 4 days usually,
Yeah.
and we get, believe it or not, probably like 30 videos out of that trip.
Mhm.
Yeah.
30 plus, because those have to last us our entire semester so we can do it again. Sometimes we find weekends here and there where we all can come together,
Yeah.
or some days during the week. But so we did that, and then on our way home, I was going down the highway with George and Andre in the car, and while driving down the highway, I was talking to Andre and George about God knows what. I don't remember anymore. Or we were listening to the radio or something. And eventually I see this guy like really start tailgating me. And I was like, all right, I'll let him over. And I made a sharp jolt into the right lane. And like it really like sharp jolt into the right lane. And to let the dude pass. And he pulls up behind me. And I was like, that's weird. I see it. Red and blue lights. And I was like, oh shit. And Andrea looks at me like, were you speeding? And I look at my speedometer and a breath of relief comes out as I was only going like maybe 7 over.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, oh, thank God. I'm like, so I stop, pull over, and I wait for the dude to come up. and he comes up to the window, and he asked me for all my stuff. He's like, "Do you know why I pulled you over?" And I was honest. I was like, "No, I really don't," because I wasn't speeding. He goes, "I pulled you over for 3 reasons." He's like, 1, you were driving out of your lane, over the left line. Bullshit, because they have speed bumps on this highway.
Yeah.
Right on the yellow line. So I was like, I really wasn't, but okay. He's like, you crossed over like 3 times. The second thing, you made an abrupt turn into the other lane. I was like, well, yeah, because you were tailgating me. I wanted to let you by. He was just he goes, I want to make sure you weren't drinking tonight. I go, no, I wasn't drinking. Then he goes, all right, and the other reason I pull you over, you were speeding. You're going about 10 over for the last 2 miles. And I go, all right, sure. Because I don't want to fight with the dude.
Yeah.
I just want to go. So he says, yeah, okay. He asked me for my license. I gave him my license. He asked for my insurance card. I have like 3 in my car. 2 were expired and 1 was the newer one. Gave him my newer one after the expired ones.
Hold on, I'm gonna just pause your story now. Then, so you had like already driven really far ahead of us, and then so it was me, Jared,
me, and Nicole.
Yeah, so all 4 of us were in my car, and like we're driving. We see someone pulled over, and we're like, "Dude, someone got pulled over. Come on, slow down." Okay, so we're like slowing down. We look, and like we can like just you know when you see someone far away, and you're like, "Is that person? No, it's that person." And then we look as we pass, and we're like, shit, that's Dan. and then whoever was in the back, you were
George.
in the back.
George was in the back.
Yeah, I was like, Matt, or whoever. I was like, text George, ask them what's happening, find out if that really was them. And we're just like freaking out, like, oh my god.
George said I was speeding, and I was like, well, George, I really wasn't though. Like,
7 over isn't that much, but it's enough where
that
the cops will get you for it.
Yeah.
See,
and it's like if they really need to.
If they need to, that's the thing. Usually they don't because it doesn't hold up in court.
Mm-hmm. But it was like, oh no, it was the start of the month, wasn't it?
The guy said I was going
No,
13 over. Like 13 or 13 over. I think he said 15, but on the ticket it says 13. And it doesn't say 2 miles. We did the math. Going 80 miles per hour, 2 miles was about 1.5 minutes, maybe a little less, 1:20.
Mm-hmm.
On the ticket, I just saw this the other day, it said 0.34. Literally, he only got me for like 10, 15 seconds. Maybe 20. And I was like, this is such bullshit. And at first, I was like, it's like a $400 ticket. Mm-hmm. Well, later when we looked at it, it was only like 125, but it was 4 points off my card. You only get 12, and they don't renew until a year passed. And this was right after January, so it was right after the holidays.
Yeah, so this was early January. We were guessing that he didn't meet his quota for last month, so that's why he was really being a stickler on it, on like pulling people over, because he probably got his ass beaten up by his boss.
Yeah, January, February, March. It happened. I was called to court in April from January. 3 months later, after it all settles down, and it's so annoying. So
you had to drive an hour and a half.
Hour and a half all the way out there, and this is the most bullshit shit that happens. I get there. I'm the first one there. Second one there. I get there. The guy in front of me has like, I don't know. He has to come back or something on a later date. Whatever his thing was, whatever. I go in there. I plead no contest in hopes that I can get a plea bargain. Hopefully reduce everything on the ticket. Mm-hmm. Like 1 point. It's my first ticket and pay like $50. So I plead no contest in hopes to get a plea bargain, whatever. Then I sit there. Wait for like an hour. Because I got there super early. Mm-hmm. I wait there for an hour. I'm also like, hey, is there like anyone I can talk to about this? This is my first ticket. She basically was just like, you just tell me what you plead, and then you go and sit down. I go, all right. I don't even know what those mean. I don't want to plead guilty. See, that's the thing. I don't want to plead guilty because then I'm incriminating myself. I don't want to fucking pay this ticket that I'm not guilty for. And then she's like, well, not guilty. Then you have to go talk to an attorney, and then you're probably going to end up spending. The thing that sucks is I'm going to end up paying money for the attorney to get me out of this speeding ticket.
Yeah.
Or no contest, which basically works under my record. It says that I'm not guilty, but I plead guilty in hopes for a plea bargain, which means they're going to reduce my ticket.
Okay.
So, sitting there, and it's like 8:50, right? This fuckhead comes in. Everyone comes in and they charge it. I was talking to this one dude. He had he had a ticket too. He had a DUI a few months back. Got his license suspended. He got caught driving with a suspended license. His ticket was lower than mine. 124, same money, 3 points, not 4. Total horseshit. I'm like, okay, this guy who literally did a crime gets less punishment than me. Fuck that. Whatever.
Did you use that like in your thing?
No, I didn't even want to bring it up to the fucking judge. Total pisshead, but we'll get to that. Fucking the dude comes around, right? We're gonna call this guy Dickhead because he's just a dickhead.
Who is he like in the story? Like in the real life? Like what is he?
He's just another like guy who's coming in doing a ticket.
Okay.
We're gonna call him Dickhead because he's a total dickhead.
Okay.
Dickhead comes in, right? Walks in to sign up or check in or whatever. And he goes, "Hi, my name's Dickhead. I'm here for Dickhead Senior." And the girl goes, "Okay, blah, blah, blah. I have your thing here." And then he goes, "Okay, cool. I'm checked in," and walks out. Then the chick goes out and was like, "Wait, you're Dickhead, not Dickhead Senior? You need to bring in Dickhead Senior. He's the one the ticket's for." The Dickhead goes, "No, Dickhead Senior's not right in the mind." Blah, blah, blah. So they go back in there. I'm sitting right next to the door, so I hear all of this conversation. And they have the Baron in there with them, just because it's close to 9 o'clock. The Baron goes in there just in case things get heated.
Yeah.
He takes them away, takes them out of the courtroom, whatever. It's for the judge. Fucking, the Dickhead goes, "No, I'm here for my father." And she goes, "No, we need your father here." The reason why this guy's important is because I think he got everyone fucking, riled up. Dickhead goes, "No, I can be here for my father." And she goes, "No." She goes, "Give me 1 second." She's super nice about it. She looks up. She goes, "No, the only one who has guardianship over your father is your mother. She needs to be here by 9 o'clock for you to get this ticket handled because whatever." And he pretty much starts arguing with it. And the Baron goes, "Hey, that's the way it is. Relax." And Dickhead goes, "Who the fuck are you? Like, I don't want to hear from you. You're not her. Stop talking." I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, this is happening right now. In, like, 5 feet from me, this is happening. This is bullshit. This guy's getting everyone riled up because no reason. Because he didn't... Then she's like, "Well, you can go get her and bring her back and we can do the court, like, whatever. We can talk about this." And he goes, "This isn't happening today." And the Baron goes, "Well, that's tough. Your court hearing is today. You can ask for an extension, but you have to bring your mom in then." And the guy pretty much tells the Baron to shut the fuck up or stuff it in or whatever. Yeah. Walking out, Dickhead goes, "You have way too much fucking power for one person." I'm like, well, no, all the power was in your hands. All they did was give you a ticket is what I'm kind of thinking. Then, like, the Baron's just heated. And they start to walk into the courtroom and everyone's like, "Hey, where do we go?" And he goes, "Wait out here," and closes the courtroom doors. And I guess they're doing something preparing, whatever. There's no reason we couldn't go in and sit down in the chairs in there. But whatever. So we go in there, 9:05, they open up. And we go in, we sit down, and they call my name up. I'm first because I was the first one to show up. First come, first serve. I walk up there, and I tell the judge pretty much, like, yeah, it's funny because, like, he pulled me over because I was swerving, I was abrupt lane change, and the speeding. But I could also say that the third reason is he assumed that I was drinking. He asked me, he thought I was drunk. And that's another reason why he pulled me over. So he really told me 4. And I told the judge this, and the judge goes, well, that's not what is in front of me. I don't care about any of that. I go, well, that's kind of important because that's why he pulled me over, not because I was speeding. He goes, you're guilty for speeding. And I go, no, I pleaded no contest. And he goes, well, this is what's in front of me. You were speeding. And I will tell you, I'll give you either $25 off your ticket or 1 point deducted. And I'm like, wait, I can't even like argue the fact that I was speeding at all. Like, this is also my first ticket.
Mm-hmm.
So basically the answer was no. And he sent me on my way. I was like, okay. I walked downstairs and I was just fuming.
Which one did you take?
The point, obviously. Because if you do the math, the point's worth like $40.
Yeah.
Or $35. And $25 is like a slap to the face.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, okay, so my ticket's $100 versus the $125. Yeah, who cares? The money wasn't the problem. The ticket itself was the issue.
Yeah.
Walk out, and that's when I'm sitting here like, this was a complete waste of time. I got 1 point, which in a year, there's no way I'm going to get pulled over and get another ticket in a year. So in a year, it's going to go away anyways.
Mm-hmm.
So this whole thing was not worth nothing. I should have just paid it online and been done. Wouldn't have had to worry about it. Because what I started realizing, which started pissing me off a lot and making me fume in the car, was I was guilty the second he pulled me over.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't even think about that, yeah.
I was guilty the second he pulled me over. And I can't even fucking fight the ticket. Because if I go and get a fucking attorney,
you're gonna have to just pay for
I'm going to pay for the attorney. $3,000, $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. You know, who knows? Who knows how much the attorney would have charged me for 2 minutes of, Judge, he wasn't speeding. There's really no proof that he was. The cop didn't have a speedometer on him. And the judge goes, oh, yeah, I guess you're right. Whatever. You know, what an idiot. Because this kid's going to end up paying you $500 instead of $125. You know, and then it's like, okay, so just plead no contest. Hope that the guy just waives the ticket. Nope, doesn't matter. Because the fucking judge is all pissed off because he's all heated from the dickhead. And... or he was just not having a good day, or he was just a dude with a stick in his ass. I mean, I'd be pissed too if I had a stick in my ass. But no, it's just like, I was guilty the second I got the ticket. I was, because there's no way in hell you'd plead no guilty on a speeding ticket. There's no way. Unless you were fucking Ricky McRich and you don't want this on your record. But then it's still on your record that you got it. It's just you were not guilty for it. So, in the end, I was like, the dude, dickhead was right.
Which is crazy, like, that you only got 4 points taken off. It's because a couple of weeks ago, I got pulled over for the first time for speeding. Like, I was just, mindlessly on autopilot going down a road kind of going towards the mall. And I've gone down that road billions of times. So, like, I'm just on autopilot going. Supposedly, I was going 50 and a 30.
Oof.
Yeah, and like the cop pulled me over and he's like, you know what the speed limit was back there? And I was like, 35? He's like, yeah, you were doing like 50. And I was like, really?
No.
Because
Really?
my dad had just gotten pulled over on that same road for the same thing. And then when I called my dad and told him about it, he said his response was, really? But the cop said it would have been $160 and 6 points off.
Oof.
What? Yeah. But I didn't get a ticket or anything. He was like, this is their first time being pulled over.
That was also my first time getting pulled over.
Yeah.
Also, another thing that I found out while in fucking court, they have my ticket for my seatbelt violation on record. Here's why that's bullshit. Number one, I was the passenger. It's not a violation. I'm a passenger. And...
yeah, it should go to the driver.
it should go to the driver. It shouldn't be my violation. Number two, it was in another state. Wisconsin has a thing where tickets from other states can't really be charged here. So if I never paid that ticket in Tennessee, nothing would happen to me in Wisconsin because we're not a part of the FUCK whatever organization where tickets from other states can be punished and jurisdiced or whatever you want to give the word in another state. We're not part of that. So if I never paid that ticket in Tennessee, I just have to make sure never to go through Tennessee.
Mm-hmm.
I'd be fine. They would never get me because I'm a Wisconsin.
You would just be like wanted in Tennessee.
Yeah, exactly. For like 5 years until the ticket fucked off.
Yeah.
Third thing why it shouldn't affect me or be on my record, I was 17 when I got it.
Yeah.
Your record resets at 18 because you're no longer a juvenile. Then I started thinking, maybe it's because you're not a juvenile anymore when you're 17 in Wisconsin.
They might be.
Yeah, I think the law is you can live on your own after 16.
I'm not sure how it works. I think it is 17. Like, I mean, I think you're allowed to.
I think you're.
It's just really
I
hard
think when
to.
you're 17, you're charged as an adult.
Yeah.
Even when you're 16, I
Yeah.
think you're charged as an adult.
No, I think in Wisconsin you're still a child when you're 16. I think it is 17.
I don't know. But when I heard that, I was shocked. I was like, I'm about to like go off and hack some government shit because that shouldn't even be there just for a ticket.
Yeah.
That's gonna cause more problems. I don't know. That whole thing, waste of time. Went to the DMV the other day to renew my license. Got there. I left at like 2:30. Got there at like 3 o'clock. Talked to the dude. Was like, here, renew my license. Got my thing at like 3:15. Took my picture. Whatever. Everything. Right. Sitting there. 3:20 something. Dude comes out. Yeah, our machine for IDs, certifications, and blah 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 is down right now. We're currently having issues with it. We might not be able to. It might be off for the rest of the day. Waited there the rest of the day. And, sure shit. I went up there. My number was called, and the dude, which was like an hour later, it was insane amount of time to wait. I walked up there, and the dude goes, "Yeah, the machine's still down." I go, "Yeah, I know. I heard. It's okay. I'll wait until it comes back up." He's like, "I don't know if it will be up today. I'm sorry if it isn't." Blah blah blah. I'm like, "It's okay. I don't mind waiting." Sat down. The dude comes out. Hey, like 2 minutes later. Hey, the machine's back up. We're going. We got it going. Whatever. Comes back out 10, 15 minutes later. After that, to say it's down again. I missed the window like by 2 minutes. And it was down for the rest of the day. Got down. They kicked me out at like 4:45. 4:40. They closed at 4:45. Waited for Andre to come get me. Didn't get home until like 5:20. 5:30. And was just livid because I'm sitting here like, awesome. Cool. I love wasting 4 hours of my day wherever I go.
What did you even do? Did you just sit
nothing.
there?
I just sat there because I didn't have Wi-Fi. No, I didn't bring a Switch. I thought it was going to be something. My mom kept telling me, "Oh, you just got to walk in, sign a paper, walk out."
Yeah, like, I mean, when I did renew mine, like, it was really quick and easy. It's not that long. But, like, when the thing goes down.
Walked in, waited, so got up to the dude, waited, got my paper, signed it, cleared it out, whatever. Waited, turned away, waited. Went home. And got no payout for it. Nice. Second time. No payout for the court thing, no payout for the fucking DMV. Government sucks. It's like anarchy. It's time for a crusade, dude. It really is.
Crusades aren't about overthrowing governments, though.
We need a crusade to overthrow the government.
They did overthrow governments in the crusade, but that's not what it was technically about.
I mean, shit. Times have changed, Matthew.
Man, have you ever been pulled over?
I haven't been pulled over, but I have had run-in with the police.
Okay.
Because
like, running from the law?
No, like, literally, like...
Are you wanted in this state?
4 months after I got my probationary license when I was 18, I got into a fender bender.
Okay.
Because from my perspective, the person in front of me slammed on their brakes because they were like merging into traffic.
Yeah.
And the person in front of them brakes, so they slam on their brakes, and I'm checking my blind spot. I turn back, and they're like at a dead stop. So
yeah,
there's nothing I could have done. Anyway, whatever. We pull off to the side. Cop comes, and the woman in front pulls some BS story, even though she didn't even try to talk to me at all. Because you know how it's generally common practice: you get out of your car and you talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're like,
no.
yeah, are you okay? Well, what happened? Oh, blah 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 blah.
She stayed in her fucking car and did jack shit.
Yeah.
Probably spun some fucking story about me being whatever, and the cop let her go and gave me a ticket for following too closely and like 2 points off my license. And the probation, no, because it counted as double. So like it was 4 then.
Crazy.
Because it would have been 2 if it was a normal license.
That's stupid. What about you,
So
George?
wait, hold on. What did you guys do about those tickets?
I didn't get a ticket.
Oh, you didn't get a ticket.
I,
What did you do about that ticket? You just paid it off, or
I paid it off on the internet. I didn't bother going into court because I didn't think anything would come of it. 'Cause I had no proof otherwise that I wasn't following too closely.
Yeah, like you can't really argue it.
I can't.
Sometimes though, if you do go in, they're just like, okay, because you took the time to come here, we'll take something off.
I didn't.
But yeah,
wanna
I mean,
go
also
to
being so
Milwaukee
young
court.
too, like you don't really know what to do.
or they just fuck you.
I mean, but think about it. At least you got something off. Something happened. Yeah, like in the long run, like it wasn't
Okay,
really
cool.
Worth, it wasn't worth like
point-
driving 3
The
hours.
4-point ticket it turned down to a 3-point ticket, which is exactly what that ticket was 5 years ago.
But I didn't think that.
Awesome.
I didn't think it turned over every year. I thought it was like every 5 years it turns
Or
over.
I wasn't sure if it was like every year you get 1 point back. or
Nope.
something.
Every year it turns over and you get all 12 points back. However, if you get a ticket twice in the same year, your points don't come back for like 4 years.
Oh, okay, so it's one ticket that comes
At least
back.
those are the exact words the judge had said at the court. He
Okay.
was talking about how you can go and take a driver's test and get 3 points back on your license.
Okay, I mean that's something.
If you need it.
George, ticket?
Nope.
Not
I
fuck
never
you.
got pulled over.
George is
What
perfect.
about a parking ticket? You ever got
No,
that?
no parking ticket. I got no tickets.
Yeah, I
so
got a
far.
fucking parking ticket when I went to work one day.
I've gotten one from there too. It wasn't bad. It was like $30.
Why did you?
20.
Yeah,
Why do you guys
honestly.
get parking tickets at work?
Because so the lot in front of our work, it says you can only park there
For 3 hours.
for 3 hours, and so we work, and so like you're allowed to park there from like 7, or like from 6
7 to
a.m.
7.
No, 6 to 6.
7 to 7.
Is it 7?
7 to
I thought it was
7.
6. Okay. For 3 hours. So if you park there at 4 o'clock, you got 4 to 5, 5 to 6, 6 to 7. You're fine, and you're in the clear.
But sometimes.
But sometimes you work at 3.
Yep.
You're like, I'm gonna risk it, and I'm gonna park there, and then you get the ticket.
So, but like,
But if it's
doesn't
Sunday,
your
it doesn't
job,
matter.
doesn't
Dude,
like your boss
fucking-
know about this? Don't they
Yes,
have like their
she
own
does.
lot that you can.
We
use?
do have a lot we can park in. We're just lazy as fuck.
Oh,
We
okay.
do?
The
The structure?
the structure.
Yeah, fuck that. That's
Yeah.
not our lot. That's
No, but like
that's
we
like a block away from work.
yeah, but like they give us like
Yeah.
the
Tracer card.
They
Tracer
pay
cards.
for it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
we don't have to
They
pay
do.
to park in there.
I'm gonna get a fucking like a real card,
Yeah.
and I'll go fucking scan that instead of these little
Paper
paper
ones.
shits. That's gonna be nice.
What I should be, because I haven't had to use those paper ones in forever. I should just like go to the front desk like every week and just keep getting them and just rack them up in my car.
That's what I did.
So yeah. Okay. So those are our stories. Leave in the comments if you have any crazy.
Was that an hour?
No, we're only at 45.
Yeah, we're good.
No, I know. I'm just telling
Oh,
people.
yeah. Leave in the comments.
Tell us you're crazy.
I mean, you could
Take
also
it.
just go to Reddit for
You
it.
you
but
could also
whatever.
yeah you
Copy paste it
could,
into the
but you could
comments.
also just turn around and tell us crusade, or like fuck the police.
Well, what is Dan being wronged? Is the fuck man really the enemy of the story?
Dickhead?
Yeah, dickhead.
Is
sorry.
Dickhead really the true enemy of the
Yeah.
story?
Let
Or
us
was
know
he
in
just a victim like me?
Let us know in the comments.
It's like Dick Butt. That's his dog, Dick Butt. Dickhead. Oh, man. Oh, my God,
What's
dude.
next? What's on the agenda?
Do you have something else on your list, Dan?
Oh, probably. I don't even know, though. That's just my most heated thing in the last few weeks is that I got fucked like twice like that. I was like, back to back to Monday, Tuesday. Fucked. That sucked.
Damn.
Let's see here. Podcast talk.
Anthony, are your socks inside out?
No.
Oh, shit, they look inside out.
All right, I do have stuff. Minecraft removed the Notch's apple crafting. They removed the enchanted apple from
Being
crafted.
crafted?
Yeah, which led to the whole me bitching about. I basically bitch session with Dan.
Yeah.
Which led to the whole me bitching about. They're making the game harder.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They want to make it harder.
So you play it longer.
No. If I want it to be harder, I'll fucking play it on hard mode.
Yeah, but then hard
What
mode
I
is like
want
extra
them
mode.
to add is hardcore mode.
Or like extra
They have
mode.
that for Java though.
But not for the Bedrock edition.
See, and that's what I'm also pissed off about. Why do they have so much more shit for Java than not Bedrock?
That's the primary version.
Really?
That was their first.
You'd think that, but Minecraft, just the logo, Minecraft is for Bedrock, and Minecraft Java Edition is for Java.
They added that in to differentiate because they realized that Bedrock would be used more often than Java.
Then make Bedrock your main one. Also, the motherfucking program, it's owned by Microsoft because it's all like Xbox related. Like you can't even we can't play together without a Microsoft account. It's for Microsoft. Microsoft owns Xbox, which is a console. So have it for Bedrock, the main one. It's so stupid. It doesn't make sense. So they don't have all... We just got crossbows, or shields and crossbows. They fucking had shields. Yeah.
They updated it again? Cool.
We just got it in 1.10, which was the update like a few weeks ago, that we got shields and crossbows and shit. They had fucking that in Java. They had shields in Java like a year and a half ago. 2 years ago. I remember them having shields when I played Minecraft on my PS3 on Java. Fuck that. Fucking make both of the things in Minecraft and then stop making it harder. It's already bullshit. Have you guys ever fought in the Ender Dragon since like the first time you played the game?
I've never played the Ender Dragon not on creative.
I fought it a couple times. Every time I fought it, it's been really easy.
It's
like I always over prepare.
Yeah, exactly. I fucking went in there. I have a whole story about this too. My Ender Dragon fight.
We gotta talk about something other than Minecraft. We just talked about that for the whole first half.
You're right, we did.
The 2 Ender Dragons.
Yeah, see, he knows.
2 Ender Dragons.
That's a whole nother story that I could spill. Should I keep it for another day?
Save it for another round.
All right, I'll save that for another day.
I'll just read everything off you have in the list, and we'll pick.
I'll just type in Minecraft. Fuck the Ender Dragon.
Fuck the Ender Dragon.
Don't actually
Context.
fuck the Ender Dragon.
Unless you're furry, and that's kind of gray area.
No,
but
scaly. Fuck off.
Oh, it's scaly.
Driving in Wisconsin snow.
Okay, can we talk about this weather?
It's
Monday. It was 70 degrees.
Yeah.
Yesterday, Tuesday, it was like 60 degrees.
Today,
there's like 3 inches of snow.
It was a near whiteout for like 15 minutes.
Yeah. And like when I left school today, I forgot that it was snowing, and I came outside. I was like, "What the fuck?" Okay, that's it. We're getting all 4 seasons this week.
Yeah.
Monday was summer. Yesterday was spring. Today's winter. Tomorrow's fall. Okay, next.
Oh, and then I was gonna talk about swerving because people suck at driving. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
they just suck.
Well, yeah, Matt, you were going to school in the city. How was that coming back?
Oh yeah, I told you. Because of the snow, it took me an hour or more to drive what would otherwise take me 15 minutes, and that's even 15 minutes on bad traffic. So it was like really bad, like 5-mile-per-hour crawl the entire way back.
It's insane. It's like people are literally fucking idiots. Everyone's an idiot but me when it comes to driving.
That's how it feels.
It does feel like that. And then you get out and they don't even know how to make a fucking cognitive sentence. And it's like, yeah, you're an idiot. I'm just going to let you go and be an idiot.
I've caught myself sometimes doing really stupid stuff.
I have too. Like stopping at a green light, I've done.
Waiting at a stop sign, waiting for it to turn green.
I've blown 3 stop signs, and a stoplight.
I mean, I cut someone off yesterday, so like
everyone
can't
does it. Like
say
nobody's
I'm-
perfect.
But, you know, I'm also like, okay, my blinker's been on for a long time. Like, this dude behind me, like, he's good enough behind me that this is no longer me cutting him off. This is him being a fucking douchebag. And then I'll go over. I'm like, there's a good point where I'm like, either he speeds up way past me and gets the fuck out of my way, or I'm cutting him off. Like, and then, like, he can't get mad at me for that. My blinker's on and everything. Like, get over, or get away, or fuck off. Like, that's your fault. Now, that doesn't mean I turn on my blinker and I go. No, I turn on my blinker and I'm going down the highway. Like, if you're gonna hold back, then fine, hold back. Don't do this fucking thing. If you can't see, because we don't have cameras, I'm doing like a thing where my hands are parallel, and then I'm like moving my left one back and forth, in and out of my blind spot. Don't do that. Don't be that guy, because fuck that guy. I'm gonna fucking curve into you off the road. And I'm gonna take a tire iron and beat the shit out of you.
Oh my god.
It's like,
speaking of terrible drivers, well, not necessarily terrible. They do intentionally. I know they fucking do. On my way home, I take a lot of one-way streets through Milwaukee to get to the freeway.
talking about the idiots who try to go through the other way through the one way just for like 10 seconds to get to where they need to.
No, that happens sometimes, but
It's
most
so
of those
annoying.
are
That's
like
terrifying.
most
It's
of like
like,
out
why
of state
here?
plates, and they see me coming. They're like, "Oh shit, that's a one-way road," and they like do a quick U-E. But no, there's this one intersection by Marquette University, and you
Shout
have
out.
4 lanes, all one way. The 2 middle ones go into like southbound and westbound, and then the other 2 outer ones are left turn only and right turn only. More times than I can count, people will line up in the right turn only to cut me off and go straight onto westbound. Like, and then this happened last week. Was the last time this happened? I said, I'm not gonna fucking let you go. So I gunned it. I laid on my horn the entire time, and this fucking woman that I
You can call her a bitch, man.
Bitch.
We know
This
she's
fucking this fucking bitch fucking like was on my ass until the fucking freeway, flipping me off, laying on her horn. Like, I'm thinking, what the fuck is your problem? You were in the right turn only lane. I had right of way.
Yeah.
Why are you mad at me?
Yeah. See, this is why I want a gun.
What?
That's the opposite.
So I saw the video. There's a video online
Oh, I
where
think I know what
the
you're talking
dude's
about.
like, "Fuck you, asshole! I'm gonna fucking kick your ass, whatever." The dude fucking grabs his gun like in his
just,
like
like,
little
flashes
thing. He
it.
flashes it, and the dude slams on his brake and fucks off. That's why I want it. It doesn't need to be real or anything like that. That's why I want it, though.
Oh, yeah, I've got my
and I
Nerf
want
gun.
it to be real, just in case that turns into a driving shooting fight. Because then, if it's not a real gun, I'm fucked. I'm dead. But if it is a real gun, bam, 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 I'm
I
good.
think
Let's go.
if it's not a real gun, it is law that the tip has to be like
Has
a
to be
blaze
orange.
orange.
I mean,
Otherwise,
I don't
the
know if
cop-
that's
you
a
will
thing
get arrested.
anymore
Well, no,
because
like-
I'm finding more and more airsoft and CO2 cartridges.
I think airsoft have to, but BB guns don't have to because you can technically like kill an animal with those.
I think so, yeah.
So like that, there's like a lot
See,
of times.
I don't
where,
know
like,
because my BB guns that I've been getting recently, not anymore, but like my BB gun doesn't have that orange tip. It looks like a
no, like
real
BB
gun.
guns don't have to.
My pellet gun,
Yes, airsoft guns do.
my airsoft or spring-loaded BB guns don't have them, or anything like that. They don't. And I'm seeing more and more that don't in the
Well, there's
whatever.
like the big thing, and like a lot of times, like I'd see on like Facebook, they'd like put a real gun and like an airsoft gun or like a BB gun or whatever, like
Yeah.
handgun next to each other, and they're like,
Tell
this
the
is why
difference.
like the people get shot because like in the 2 seconds you have to make the decision. How are you gonna tell if that's real or not when you're not even close, you can't inspect it, and they're pointing it at you? Like you don't
Yeah.
want to risk it. So
It's just a prank, bro.
yeah, exactly. And
yeah, but and my pellet gun doesn't have an orange tip either.
That can be dangerous.
Yeah.
Don't have that in your car.
It's
You will
also
probably
this
get, like,
long pump action pellet gun.
okay, well that's maybe fine then. But,
Yeah.
like,
You pull out
if
your...
you have something that looks like an actual gun,
It looks
man,
like a gun. You guys seen
No,
it?
but like a
Really?
modern, like...
like a
hand-
modern
It
handgun.
looks like a no. It looks like more like a rifle.
Yeah, no, if it's not like a... Unless it's like a rifle that you have to like pour the powder in, pack it down.
Musket.
Yeah, like a musket.
I think they call them muzzle loaders.
Yeah.
Oh, and then my last thing was PETA is the worst.
Yes,
Yeah.
it is terrible.
I don't even
PETA
think we need to
is
say
so bad.
anything. Fuck PETA. This podcast is not sponsored by PETA.
This podcast is anti-sponsored by PETA.
Yeah.
Fuck PETA. Don't fuck PETA.
What? How do you
but fuck
anti-sponsor? Like, what does that mean?
It means
That
we like
rebel.
we rebel against
Crusade.
it. Crusade on
We're gonna
PETA.
go and kill them.
Yeah.
They have such a high killing rate in their pounds.
For like a company that's about saving
animals. It's insane how much they euthanize. The chick that owns PETA or is like a manager or whatever CEO, she just hates pit bulls and she puts down like all of them in their like protective services.
Dude, I want a pit bull.
That's like, isn't that illegal?
You'd think, but they get away with that shit and they don't get taken to court because they have so much money and people still donate to them. They're so stupid. It's like, it's so bad.
God damn.
One day, they will disband and the world will be a better place.
Only temporarily until another organization inevitably takes their place. Jesus Christ,
You
I
got
can't
it out.
speak today.
But yeah, no, those were, that's all that I had on my list.
George, do you have anything you want to talk about?
I'm just glad he said his name.
Yeah, I
Like,
know. Like, I was
like,
surprised.
We got
he like
George
took like a
and
2-mile
no.
jump ahead.
Yeah.
Really, like, my God.
George is really developing.
Yeah.
George, your
That's
character
like-
arc is
that's
great.
Best character arc.
Yeah.
Oh my god. He's gonna be Deku soon. Then he's gonna have the whole like he's gonna go through the whole My Hero Academia thing, and then he's gonna be the one above all.
One for all.
No, I know what I said.
Oh.
I went to Marvel at the end there.
All right. Well, I think that's a good place to call it. Then
Start with
we're running.
Marvel
One,
and
we're
then-
running out of stuff, and two, we're at about an hour anyway.
I mean,
Yeah.
we're not running out of stuff. I just stopped talking because we're at an hour.
Yeah.
Ayo! All right.
All right. Thank you guys for listening to.
Comment, hit the notification bell, subscribble, fucking, like, join the quest. Like,
Yeah.
that's all I can
Support
say.
our Patreon. No one. We don't really have that many supporters
I don't
on
know
it.
if we have any.
They don't need to know that.
I don't know if we have any.
Be
Be the first, Squire.
Yeah. Be our Squire, bro. If you come all the way to King, bro, like we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. We don't have much in place. It would just help us to get off the ground
Yeah.
and, you know, doing what we love, and that's giving content for you guys.
Yeah.
So, you
Do all
know,
that stuff. Thank you for listening to Side Quest.
ayo,
This is the Quest Bros podcast. I am Anthony.
George.
Matt.
Dan?
Hey!
Thank you guys for listening. Have a good life.
Fuck the Ender Dragon. Don't actually fuck the Ender Dragon. Unless you're a scale. Fuck the Ender Dragon.